Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fight Club 1 vs 1 National ESL Cup number 8. The Bare Knuckles champion himself, iKarry, going to be representing this game with an Ash, and he is going to go up against SexyFate, who has a remarkable 2,052 ELO rating, which is way higher than anything I could really achieve in my lifetime. He's going to be LeBlanc, and the rest of us are going to be mannequins in this match with JadenTheBroker, you know, mimicking that Jester skin. I like it a lot, dude. And Solaris, we're all going to be here on the microphone. Don't worry about Goose. He's a silly goose. And say hi, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Good intro there, Jaden.
Yeah. It's hard, man. You get it all. You just hoover it all up. It's all gone. You're just too good. I think Jaden's yeah, it looks like he's doing something for now, but I hope.
I think I heard him
I don't know.
Alt tab for me, dude. You can do it.
All right, I'll alt tab, and I'll have a look. Let's see. No, he's dropped from the call. I think we're probably not streaming.
We're not streaming anything at all.
Awesome.
It's alright, we got YouTube, dude. It's all good. Yeah, thank God for YouTube.
Oh well, you know, you can never really mess up fraps. It's one of those things.
I'm just gonna
stream is a tricky piece of kit.
Quickly restart this. Alright, so we are waiting for Jaden to get back here, but let's just do a little bit of analysis here on the mid. I got SexyFate here sitting pretty with 371 movement speed right off the bat. Boots of speed, health potion is going to be what she's rocking with. Let's see, enhanced movement 1 brings us to 371 plus a little bit of extra movement. So yeah, likely that utility treat. We have 24 ability power off the bat as well with no ability power items. So likely a lot of runes sunk into that as well. Nothing else seems to be touched here. Solaris, but what do you got there for iKarry?
Well, the standard 23 movement speed buff that he's been rolling the whole rounds, and no magic mantle and 2 pots, and the attack speed buff from runes definitely showing, and he's also got a substantial amount of oh no, sorry, my mistake. No, he's got a substantial amount of AD, sorry, attack damage from some runes, as you can see from his attack damage stat there. Yep. So it's quite a mixed page.
Yeah, it is kind of a mixed page. We actually, there's a good amount of penetration involved there as well. We did look up the rune sheet last week.
Sorry about that, guys.
Well. Oh, there's Jaden. Yay.
No worries.
We finally get the stream working and you happen to drop. Lovely.
Yeah, I had it. Well, yeah, power outage. I can't really control that, but Exploit is opening as we speak, so we're waiting.
No worries.
Yeah,
so we're not actually live, so y'all can just talk whatever.
Oh,
we're on YouTube, but we're not live, no.
That's right, YouTube live, it's all good. You take care of your stuff there, dude. We're gonna watch SexyFate jump here onto Carry, or not. Yeah, there we go, there's the jump. So a lot of harassment definitely come out of LeBlanc. Very harassing type of character, but she's still taking that damage, man.
Yep, oh yeah, she's not, silence isn't going to affect Ash's damage to her too much. If she hits it before the volley's off, then sure, but it's going to be hard. It'll be interesting to see what she does when her ult comes along, which combo she's going to use in this situation.
Well, I mean, really, Ash doesn't have any kind of defensive abilities to play to that except her ultimate in a pinch. And even then, I mean, if we knock SexyFate down low enough, she's just going to get that doppelganger going anyways. So I'm not too sure what she's gonna be able to do here.
Yep, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Still, I'm noticing iKarry is for the first time.
Not Caitlyn.
Yeah. Well, yes, there's that. I think he's definitely more conservative. I'm seeing it.
Well,
before he's been quite wanton about being quite close to the creeps and very aggressive with his harass. I think it might be the fact that SexyFate's taken some chunks out of him, and
the chain!
Yeah.
Lots of damage with an ignite going down.
Yep, he gets away there.
don't think it's going to be enough to kill him, but probably going to force him at least back to town.
Well, he's popped a health potion. He's going to ride it out as far as he can, I think, get a bit more gold. He's missing a few last hits here. He's rattled. We'll see how it goes.
Popping all the potions that they possibly get. Oh, that volley actually nabbing the edge of SexyFate. But yeah, I mean, with the LeBlanc, big burst can definitely come out of nowhere. SexyFate's also going to head to town right now. But something else to consider is iKarry has only been going up against, you know, mid to low range ELO opponents, and now SexyFate is rocking himself 2K. So that's also, you know, a big mentality thing.
Yep, I think LeBlanc's offensive powers got him a little edgy, and obviously Ashe has less range than Caitlyn. He certainly feels that way sometimes, and obviously without the Piltover, she's not got the same harass potential.
Not even close.
Yep. Piltover goes through minions, so there really is no hiding from it, as it were, whereas volley can be shielded quite nicely.
So I do think iKarry just popped himself back to town.
Yep,
SexyFate picked himself an amplifying tomb, or tome, I don't care.
Yeah.
Health potion, mana potion. I think it's tome.
Yep. He's got merc treads and health and a mana pot, and he's teleported back. Which I think, actually, seeing the way that SexyFate's just been last hitting and not trying to push, he probably could have afforded not to if he absolutely wanted to save his teleport.
Debatable. Yeah, but SexyFate definitely not really much on the offensive here. Both players level 6, SexyFate jumping in, not going to be throwing down the big arrow, but look at the kiting arrows coming out. SexyFate going to be taking at least half his hit points there.
Yeah, but the difference is that SexyFate's taking Ashe. SexyFate's taking iKarry down immediately, and Ashe is getting hits on her as she's going away.
Wow, it's like
just
a back shot.
Much higher burst. So that might well win out in this fight when it comes down to it.
As I said, you've got to be very wary of that doppelganger, because I mean, having that invis is it's just even a second worth of invis. You could easily miss something that you want. Look at the big burst coming out. Oh, the ignite is up again.
Oh, SexyFate.
Yeah, it's amazing that you gotta love ignite, eh?
Now I'm actually really convinced now that SexyFate has gone deep into the utility tree, because having an ignite up again already. It's only 7 minutes in. 2 ignites within 7 minutes. Sure, fine. But I mean, we only used it about 3 minutes ago.
Yep, yeah, I know. No, he's
the movement speed, the quick ignites. I'm definitely very convinced that he's gone deep into the utility here.
Well, I've got iKarry getting more health and mana potions and elixir of fortitude. So that's going to shape up here. What have you got on? I see you've got Sork boots. Quite a lot of health pots there, so some real lane power.
Okay, guys, we are back live.
Cool. Welcome back. A few technical problems, but nothing we can't handle.
Power outage on my part. Sorry about that.
Again?
Peoples? No, just then.
Oh, no.
I was gonna say,
Live, so.
You had to reset it.
I think somebody maybe had a grow up or something, and you don't know about it. No.
That was crazy on your part right there, Jester, because if I had a power outage again, you would not be hearing me. You would not be hearing me at all.
You know what? So much crazy stuff happens these days. You just don't even realize it anymore. But anyways, we do have SexyFate again throwing down a big combo.
Yep.
That magic penetration really starting to show as just Ashe is getting chunks of her hit points taken out of her.
Yep. She's going to need to pick up a another MR item and some AD. It's going to be interesting what she chooses first. I think she might try to get some survivability first, and since her tower is fairly healthy, try and last hits and some more gold. Just look at that.
That was
She's definitely going to need to get
right
survivability. She's definitely going to need to get survivability if she even wants to try and get some gold and come back.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Ash went Merc Treads to try and, get
Yep.
some magic resist, but it doesn't seem to be working too well.
Well, we have a lot of penetration coming out here with SexyFate, and she is rocking 50 ability power.
Yep, that's pretty respectable.
So let's just say
so
she went
flat runes and some runes that are scaling per level. That's what's doing that. And I can't just say that I think iKarry would have been better off leaving her his null magic mantle untouched and getting boots of swiftness for increased speed, so you can avoid the range of LeBlanc's abilities and get in and out faster.
Oh, the chain is off.
Right,
maybe,
right now,
but I mean, LeBlanc, as I said, she's rocking like 81 extra movement speed right now, right? At the tier 2 boots. She actually has more movement speed. Wait, no. You're right.
Yeah, she has more. No, she doesn't have.
Quite right. Yeah, your
speed.
boots of swiftness definitely would have won out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wow. And that's where it comes into its own. Oh.
Oh!
Arrow of vengeance there. This is going to be a significant push on the tower.
Yeah, if that arrow had hit, it wouldn't have even mattered. There was no way she could have brought
myself.
anything there.
She should have saved the arrow for the teleport arrow combo. That would have been a little more spectacular, but I think there was a bit of rage in that arrow.
Ash bought a Doran's Blade and some more health pots.
Yep, she's trying to get some health and some damage, and the old stay over for that kind of statistic is always trusty Doran and his blade.
Too quick. Too quick.
Fraction.
She also bought an Elixir of Fortitude to help, anything.
Yep.
Again.
I think she had that before, actually. I think it's still active, or maybe she's got another one. But we've got Haunting Guys bringing some more Magic Pen to the table. That's 40 Magic Pen in items alone. If we assume some runes, it's definitely beyond Ash's protection.
Yes, it does hurt. I mean, that was...
It hurts a lot.
Like, how many hit points do we have on Ash there as a max? We have 1,100. She went down to 400-ish right there. That's a 700 combo.
Well, see, when he did that combo before, though, he had almost 1,300 because of his potion. It just wore off.
Okay, so, wow, that's even more than...
He still did a lot more damage.
Yeah, but the ratios have now also adjusted. That's why the values are different. Oh, no, we are going to miss that chain, but we are going to hit that harass, and now out comes the big arrow. Come on, big arrow, big arrow. No,
no,
try to run away,
away. Don't turn around, don't turn around. The ult's still up. Just hit you again. Oh, dear, that's nasty.
Wow, this game's been going on 13 minutes.
Yep, we're seeing some real fight night stuff here. I'd like to see some arrow action at some point when.
We have a left jab, the right hook, oh, the uppercut. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, this is not going to be a good number here on iKarry's tower. Where is iKarry? I do see LeBlanc back down though.
And he's got another fort pop. And I think he's really going to try and get some last hits here, because he needs to bring some more magic resist or some more health to the table quite quickly.
Well, they're not as far off as you might have thought. I mean, there's about a factor of 10 or so creeps between them. Which is pretty impressive, because SexyFate has rarely left a creep wave, whereas we've killed Ash and forced her to town 3 times.
Yep, and Ash is also expended on 2 elixirs of fortitude, so there is also that to consider.
Deep sigh. Yep. Oh, SexyFate jumping in here, missing the chain. Good awareness there for iKarry, but the ult's still up. Big arrow coming out. Lots of minions. Lots of minions.
See this? That's the problem. I mean, Ash needs a longer time to do her damage, and LeBlanc can just deal it all in a fraction of a second if she's lucky. And I think that is probably going to be the deciding factor here.
Well, the outcome that doppelganger, as you did see, unfortunately wasn't used to much use. But yeah, It's very looking, you know, sustained DPS versus that big burst. Burst is going to win right there.
Yep.
Bam.
There you go.
That is
right
game.
there. That's game.
iKarry knocked from his throne here in the semifinals of Fight Club
Yep.
number 8.
The skill level is one thing you can talk about, but I think just the class of the champions alone and the way they're designed to work was always a little skewed, especially with no way to harass for Ash there. So I don't know.
Yep.
You agree with that, or?
I think LeBlanc is always going to have a big advantage over Ash because of the burst. I mean, Ash has to have time.
At least until her
Exactly.
nerf. Yeah.